how do you spank your monkey with that thing? I think it was like a Kirk Douglas Western comedy. I think it did have an impact on me since I made a Western with some comedy in it. I mean, I remember going to see Empire Strikes Back, and I remember going to see an early Spider-Man film. But yeah, I think the first one was maybe the Kirk Douglas Western. The video shop when I grew up in Fife, there was probably 10 videos, and there were Predator, Die Hard, RoboCop, Rambo and Terminator. I did actually get into those films every phase of my career. I keep re-looking at a film like Die Hard and appreciating different aspects of it, the script or the performances or the camera, depending on where I'm at in my career. But when I worked in the Cameo Cinema in Edinburgh, Tarantino came with Reservoir Dogs and he did a talk. And just the things he said in that talk were really inspiring in terms of me walking away thinking, I could maybe do this. I watched the film a lot, Night of the Hunter, and there's a scene in it that's got just about everything you want in cinema.
But it's still here amongst us, tainting us.
From the music to the sound to the way they've built the set. It's a room, but they've built it in a set so the camera can be right back and you see the shape of the room. It's Robert Mitchum murdering somebody, but anyone else would have done it in any number of obvious ways. And this is just as different as you could get. Not exploitative and all off screen and almost like a ballet, but weird and bizarre movements, which makes it more threatening and violent than if they had done it exploitatively. So it's just so unusual. Yeah, it works. There was one ridiculous moment where it was so windy on the side of the hill when we were filming, and Robbie Ryan probably didn't like the tea he was drinking, so he chucked it over his shoulder, and the wind just carried it all the way into my face. We were getting on very well, so I don't think it was deliberate, but at the same time, it was quite funny to pour a cup of tea over your director on the side of a hill in a freezing day. Made in Britain by Alan Clark. It just has a combination between saying something about Britain politically and socially, but also being quite entertaining.
I want my lunch!
And really just about what it is to be human. Everyone should see it. Ecstasy of Gold, which is from Good and the Bad and the Ugly by Ennio Morricone. It's just, I think it's the greatest piece of cinema music. Everything about it, its largeness and its smallness and its oddness and its musicality and its melody. The best gig I ever went to was Morricone as well, so he ticks a few best evers. I can't remember exactly, can I paraphrase? It's, how do you spank your monkey with that thing? And then someone else says, you got a monkey? That's from Kingpin. I think about that line often, how great that line is. Maybe you need context to get that joke, so just watch Kingpin and I came here to chew gum and kick ass and I'm all out of gum. You know, that kind of thing. I do like these little things. Dad, I would say probably John Candy from Uncle Buck.
Where do you live?
In the city.
Do you have a house?
Apartment.
On a rent?
Rent.
What do you do for a living?
Lots of things.
Where's your office?
I don't have one.
How come?
I don't need one.
Where's your wife?
Don't have one.
How come?
It's a long story.
He just seems like the nicest, craziest guy in the world ever. And probably Mum would be Catherine O'Hara from Home Alone. Depends how good looking I get to be. If I was good looking, then I would go for Richard Gere, American Gigolo, Armani Wardrobe. No, because I don't really do that. But there's films that I should have seen that I haven't. Cinema Paradiso I've not seen. There's a lot of films that I've sort of just not seen because maybe I thought they were perhaps sentimental, and maybe they are, and maybe they're not. But I've never seen Cinema Paradiso. Perhaps I should see that. I would have to say Sergio Leone, because I think that just Being on horse is kind of the way to go. So I'd be riding around the American West on horseback for sure.